All right, guys, Melissa here. I'm out and about. Thanks for joining me. So I want to talk about being a homeschool mom because sometimes I feel like I have not done a lot with this, and I need to start doing more to help other parents who really want to homeschool. So I just drove over here, and I interviewed on the phone for a job, being like a teacher's assistant, right? Except it's at the beginning. It's starting at the beginning to help, and then I can level up and I can take classes and be a lead teacher and get CPR certified and all that stuff. But the interview was a little more, it was the second interview, so it was a little more, what's the word I want to say? Intense maybe today. So I'm like, okay, thinking I'm trying to remember some stuff from when I homeschooled. So I had talked about how not only with my homeschooling did I make curriculum, but I did a lot of the background work where I was doing philosophy. So when I built my homeschooling, you want to build strong, okay? You want to take the opportunity to build really strong, and that is knowing your philosophy. So I went to a church, a bunch of people homeschooled. My son was just a baby, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I've never heard of homeschooling. What do you mean you can homeschool? It was totally foreign to me. And then I'm like, yeah, I want to be with my kid as much as possible. I love my son. Why would I not want to be with him? So I started the foundation when he was just a little guy, just a baby, basically still. I mean, I had heard about it, and maybe he was 1 or so, and I started looking into it. And, I started with Ruth Beechik, the 3 R's, I can't talk today, reading, writing, and arithmetic. And then I actually read the Moores, Dorothy and Raymond Moore, Better Late Than Never. I was taking a MOPS class, so I would keep all the tapes of this well-renowned woman on training your children, right? Teaching them respect and kindness and all this stuff. And then I started branching out a little bit more. I did some books with Mary Pride, and so I was setting traditional schooling philosophy, and then as he got older, I started doing eclectic. So I was like, how do I do this? How do I do that? And then I was interlibrary loaning all kinds of books. So I actually made my own curriculum and my own philosophy. You could call it the Melissa May philosophy. And really just doing it and learning, having them in the kitchen with me, teaching them measurements, having them outside, learning about nature. I used Charlotte Mason, was a great book for teaching them when you're outside. And then from there, I think it was How to Teach Your Kids Using the Whole Entire World, and I forget the author, but that was a book I loved. And I went into eclectic teaching, using a bunch of resources. And then I used, what else did I use? I used, I was looking at other books. There were not a whole lot of books on philosophy at the library at the time. So I was interlibrary loaning a lot, and then I was going into unschooling. So the time I had my 4th son, I was going into unschooling, and he was learning a lot on his own. So he would pick up at the library about 50 books on mountains all around us and do the math and do the backpacking and pack with all the measurements and everything. And he actually just started college today, so I am very proud of him. What time is it? It's like 12ish. Yeah, I think he's starting like at 1. So he's going to college, and I'm very proud of him. And ladies, don't feel like you have to have a lot of money for your kids